What's going on, guys? It's Kai here and welcome back to a brand new top sneakers to resell in 2023. Now, sneakers is ever changing. The trends are changing, the models are changing, and what resells in 2023 is completely different to what resold back in lockdown. So here is your updated list of what to look out for when you're sneaker reselling. If this video has helped you out that one bit, please do subscribe to the channel and drop a like on today's video. So let's go back in time. What used to resell that now doesn't actually have as much return on investment? So back in lockdown, when sneaker reselling had a massive influx of new resellers, when reselling shoes was a lot easier and a lot more profitable. This was simply just due to supply and demand. Everyone had a bit too much furlough money wanting to spend on their luxuries whilst they were bored at home. I mean, who didn't treat themselves to a new pair of shoes or something that they probably shouldn't have bought? This led to many different sneakers that I never thought would resell for that much just rocket in value. Nike Dunk. This was a nuts time for Nike Dunk lows within lockdown. I especially remember some of these colorways and models because I started sneaker reselling when lockdown started. A dunk like the Dunk Low St. John's. This was actually before lockdown. Now, this isn't the exact St. John pair, but this is the exact same colorway. This shoe retailed for £100 and literally was reselling for £250 plus for some Dunk Lows. You now look at today's models, which is basically the exact same thing. This is considered as a brick. Retails for 100 and resells, if you're lucky, at 125. So let's start off the list. What should you look out for in 2023? Coming in at number 1 is Jordan 4s. Now, this has to be said. This is probably the most popular and easiest return on investment when it comes to sneakers. The Jordan 4 model has blown up over the years. In lockdown, this model also blew up. However, the demand has just stayed. We rarely see a Jordan 4 that does not have good resale value. The only Jordan 4 I have seen to not resell is the Jordan 4 Canyon Purples. But just pause a second, look at the Jordan 4 Canyon Purples. You can see why they didn't resell. A very good indication of what shoes resell is to see if their previous models or similar colorways has gone up since the release. So let's do exactly that. The original Jordan 4 retail price is £180. However, we have seen some recent models drop for £200 and we've even seen Jordan 4 SBs drop for £220. So retail can range anywhere between from £180 to £220. Now, what margins can you expect? On a very recent release, the Jordan 4 Seafoams, these are currently sitting at £270. Now, this is a very clean looking Jordan 4 and I'll tell you exactly why. So these are the Jordan 4 Seafoams and these are the Jordan 4 Military Blacks. Now, if I remember correctly, these released last year in May. This was a retail of £180 and resale was sitting around the £240 after the release. We skip forward around 10 months down the line, this is a £400+ sneaker. Now look at this and now look at this. These both have the exact same color blocking, the exact same caging and the exact same way of styling the sneaker, which is why you see this sneaker performing very well and you see this sneaker just keep going up in value. And we can definitely expect the Jordan 4 Seafoams to also go up in value over time. I'm simply using this example because it's a recent release. Other Jordans like the Jordan 4 Midnight Navies, these are currently sitting around the £250 mark and these retailed for £180 again. So people out there, Jordan 4s is one of your best bets for shoes to resell in 2023. Let's move on to the next sneaker. Now, this one may shock you and you may not know anything about this model. This is the REIMAGINED silhouettes. What Nike are currently doing is they are getting OG sneakers and remaking them in a current version. Let me give you some examples. These are the Jordan 1 Lost and Found Chicagos. So if you don't know, the Chicago Jordan 1 released way back long ago. I'll pop up the exact date on screen, but to my knowledge is around 1989 or something like that. I'm definitely wrong on that. This was the first ever Chicago sneaker to release, and the OG one is going for thousands. So what Nike are currently doing now is they are remaking the same model but a reimagined version. Hopefully you can see how they're doing it, but they're making the shoe actually look used. This sneaker has never been worn or never even come out the box. This is its first time, but you can see the little details such as the used sole they're making it look like. They also have cracked leather on the toe box, essentially remaking the OG sneaker but making it look used. And what I love about this sneaker most is the OG boxes that they come in. They make the box look used as well. So Nike haven't just done this for the Jordan 1 Lost and Founds. Another recent release they have done this for is the Jordan 3 White Cements. Again, the exact same way of doing it. They have remade this sneaker but making it look used. Due to these being a remake of really OG limited sneakers that have massive stories behind them, this has caused the resale price to just blow up in value. The Lost and Founds were a very high produced stock, retailing at £180. They dropped 500,000 pairs worldwide. Now, this is a lot of stock compared to a normal release. Before release, prices were sitting at around £300 £230, and everyone expected this to just plummet after release. However, the demand was so high for this sneaker that even after dropping 500,000 pairs of stock, the resale price went up, which completely shocked everyone. The resale price now is currently sitting at £400 for some sizes. The exact same happened for the Jordan 3 White Cements. Everyone was saying that the adult pairs were going to brick, and again, after release, these went up in value again. I knew people who skipped this release because they thought they were bricks. So everyone, keep an eye on the reimagined silhouettes. They are making some massive money, and Nike are going to keep bringing them. The next rumor that we have seen is the Jordan 4 Breads reimagined. So again, it's a reimagined version of the Jordan 4 Breads, and this will be massive. Expect your retail to be around the £200 mark, and I expect resale to be above £300 easily on this sneaker. It could push £400, it could even push £500. And what I love about these releases is because they are reimagined and they are remade, Nike are actually making good amount of stock. So if you're botting or you're manual or you know what you're doing, you should be looking at copying a couple pairs and making some very, very good money. Which leaves me on to say, how do you get your hands on these sneakers for retail when the demand is so high and they are so hard to get? As you may know if you're a previous watcher of this channel, I am not sponsored by anyone. However, I do run my own resale group where I teach you guys how to start reselling yourself. And guys, we have 300 plus members who we teach and mentor how to start sneaker reselling. I'll pop up a load of feedback on screen, but we have members making hundreds or even thousands a month from sneaker reselling. We teach you everything, whether that's all the weekly releases that are coming up, the resale predictions, all the raffles, how to cop these sneakers, or even if you want to start sneaker botting. Anywhere from the basics such as one-on-one support, or anywhere from getting exact Nike stock numbers so you know what size to enter to increase your chances. We cover it all within Kaikicks Apprentice. If you use code REIMAGINED, that is all one word, that will give you 35% off your first month to join the group, meaning you can be in my group for less than £15, and there's nothing different to you watching to the members' feedback that you can see on screen. So if you are interested, it will be top link down in the description below. So we've had Jordan 4s and we've had the reimagined silhouettes. Now what is our final sneaker to resell in 2023? Now you may have already guessed it, but this is going to be the hyped up Nike Collabs. Firstly, before we delve deeper, we've got to give you some examples. First up, the Travis Scott Jordan 1 Low reverse mockers. Off the top of my head, these retailed for only £140 and resale is sitting around the £1,000 mark. The Travis Scott Triple Black Phantoms retails either £140 or £160 and resale is sitting above £450. Another collab to look out for, REIMAGINED. So Nike will collab with REIMAGINED, and these are usually very limited. A recent release we had was the Jordan 4 REIMAGINED. Now I wish I had my pair still to show you, however I sold this pair literally a week ago, so my apologies for that. However, this sneaker retails for £200 and it's currently sitting above £350. Other collabs to look out for is obviously Off-White collabs. However, obviously with the passing of Virgil Abloh, which is so unfortunate for the sneaker game because Virgil changed the absolute game for sneakers, so we probably most likely won't see many more of Off-White Nike collabs. However, there's still some happening. We recently saw the Brooklyn Green Air Forces. These are Off-White Air Forces again, reselling for absolute thousands. And also we have the absolute random collabs that sometimes happen. You've probably all heard of the Dior Jordans. These retailed for between £1,000 and £2,000. You had the low top and the high top, and these are currently reselling for like £4,000 or £5,000. You also had the LV Air Forces. Again, retail was loads on them. They were a couple thousand retail. However, some people are paying literally 9-10 grand for these sneakers. Now obviously guys, these are your hardest to get, but these are also your highest profit margin sneakers. If you're watching this video within the month, you would know that the Jordan 1 Travis Scott Low Olives are releasing on 26th of April. Travis Scott sneakers tend to be the most frequent Jordan collabs that are very, very profitable. So that is one to look out for yourself. Now in my opinion, these are the top 3 different types of sneakers to resell in 2023. Obviously you still have your Dunks, you still have some of your Jordans that make some decent money. However, these are your top 3 you want to be looking out in the year of 2023. Now if you want to start learning how to sneaker resell or sneaker bot, or even if you just want to secure your personal pair and you want support doing that, then Kaikicks Apprentice group is for you, and that will be top link down in the description below. And also guys, if you have any questions about the group, any queries, drop us a message on the Instagram Kaikicks Apprentice. If this video has helped you just that one bit, please do subscribe to the channel. We are on the road to 10,000 subscribers, and let's smash the like button for a good year of 2023. If you've made it this far, drop a comment of your favorite sneaker to release so far, and apart from that, good luck in all of your sneaker releases, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out guys.